right, guess who? Your lesser known creator Penny Song is here. And today, I want to do something different. I want you to introduce you to the world of Mega Man, one of the biggest gaming icons I've ever seen. It all started in 1984. A company named Capcom hit its strides at the arcade system, hitting the games like Gunsmoke and 1942. How ironic. It was around this time Capcom was looking for young members to make a new game. I would like to introduce you to the man, the myth, the legend himself, KJ Inafune, also known as the Info King. Now you're wondering why they call him the Info King. It's because he made all these big, amazing enemies and characters. Not only that, he also worked on Street Fighter. You gotta give him credit for all the past games before Mega Man. Before his official name, he had undergoing weird names like Mighty Kid or even Knuckle Kid. Kinda funny to me. With fingers crossed and hope in their hearts, a group of 6 people hitting the 3 months of development time, they created Rockman, also known as Mega Man in other countries. I have something to confess. This is not the legitimate cover that released in America. You ready to see the real one? Here it is.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the
This was also considered the worst cover in the entirety of the game industry. To explain the story of Mega Man, we'll be going through the Mega Man Archie comics written by Ian Flynn. And I promise, this comic book is amazing, filled with amazing new characters, villains, and all the unexplained lore, like the aliens, and I promise you, it's worth the try. Well, you ready to get to the story? I'm ready to explain. Here we go. In the year 2011, the Light Labs, owned by Thomas Light, is ready to show the grand unveiling, some new big era for the world to see. And Dr. Light wouldn't leave his friend out, right? His name is Dr. Albert W. Wily. And yeah, there's a reason for him to be out of the unveiling. You see, Dr. Wily caused some sort of experiment that is unethical that led to a negative reputation. Dr. Light promised they're equal where it counts. 2 men that have changed the future. With all the disgruntled out of the way, now it's time to introduce our legendary robot masters. We have Cutman, who will oversee the forestry management. Gutsman, who will oversee land reclamation and hazardous convention. Iceman, who will push Arctic and Antarctic exploration to new horizons. Fireman, who will revolutionize demolition and excavation practices. Fireman, whose incinerator functions will promote waste reductions. And Electman, who will rewrite the book on power management. All is well, but then the reporter mentioned Dr. Light's past projects, and Dr. Light didn't respond happily. I wonder what that's about. With that, Wily also left with a huff. Later that evening, Rock and Roll were concerned that Dr. Light was upset for answering one of the reporter's questions. Dr. Light believes that violence should be the last resort. He then built Rock and Roll, where he believed the potential future where robots are just more than just tools. It's going to be a bright day tomorrow.
Channel 8 News. We continue our coverage of a sudden robot attack in downtown. As you can see, the robots continue to cause massive damage after both the police and army were
Dr. Wily controls the airwaves now, and soon the world! My robot masters are unstoppable! I demand complete and immediate surrender from the world's leaders, and to be recognized as the greatest genius in the history of mankind!
Turn it off.
Was that it? Did Dr. Wily win? I'll do it, Rock says. With Rock's brave heart, Dr. Light will give Rock the most powerful armor he can make, a Mega Buster, and the iconic copy chip. With that, a hero is forged. Named after the Mega Buster, they called him Mega Man. And thus we begin our video game journey in the world of Mega Man. And this game is actually pretty difficult, but as long as you follow the steps, we will definitely be fine from here. Anyway, fun playing Mega Man. Here we are, starting off with Bomb Man stage. And here we are, we start with the game. You run, jump, shoot. Simple as that, right? And there's also some platforming, so be prepared, especially for these little guys. From the looks of this game, you think it's, simple and easy. You run, shoot, blow things up. You get through some platforming, you might fall. It's fine. But I tell you right now, for Mega Man 1, the boss order and stage level is actually pretty important. I mean, who else could have just... Whenever you're gonna hear me, oh, great, it's you. My first nemesis. And I promise you, he's actually pretty good.
Why the heck he's still alive? I shoot a million bullet on you. There you go.
But it looks like Dr. Light is very familiar with that robot and named him Blues. But that's actually a Sniper Joe unit. Bro questioned him, but he brushes it off. No one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that. As long as you're not me and you can do what I want to be better than I am, you'll be fine. Get killed. Sniper Joe's not worth it. Oh, that guy was nasty. Now we're at Mega Man's iconic moments, the hallways. At this point, this is more like just falling with freestyle. And we landed right into the boss. The first one being Bob Man. Bob Man has recognized us, and Rock wants to go away with a piece. But instead, Bob Man wants to take it away with a bang. So, I will be starting my first boss fight against him. Just keep your distance, shoot him, and stay away from his black radius. He is not very hard. And once you get him, and this feeling is so satisfying. Easy boss. I haven't played in years, and I'm still got my muscle reflexes kicking in for it. My cockiness aside, Mega Man felt solemn that he destroyed one of his own brothers. And now he has to copy his weapon, the Hyper Bomb. Rock isn't too happy earning another weapon, saying that one was just more than enough. But nonetheless, it's time to move on to Gutsman stage. Alright, now out of all everything the soundtrack, Gutsman is mine. Hey look, a Met! One of the most iconic Mega Man enemies. You will find them in every Mega Man series. Aside from our tiny little enemy, we had to go through the worst section of this stage. And once you get past this, it'll be easy. I apologize. Allow me to explain. If you're on a moving platform and you went off, you drop. But there's no need to worry. Just stay in the center, time your jumps, and you'll make it safely. And I promise there's a reward on the other side. Big energy. Oh, hi there! Is this the little hammer bro from the Mario series? And don't think you're safe. There's one, not two, but also 3 more just ahead. And try not to rush. You'll die. Oh, great! This big guy. If you get hit, just move forward. Those guys are not worth trying to destroy. If you get hit... Now, these are the iconic hallways I remember in the Mega Man games. Step up your weapon, use your Hyper Bomb, and get ready to fight Gutsman. And here's where Mega Man becomes very unique among the other games. You can set up, ready up your weapons, and be able to use it against them. And there are their weaknesses, like rock, paper, and scissors. Using all that could work in your favor. In this case, make sure you keep your distance, blow Gutsman up, and you're able to earn another weapon. And again, victory feels satisfying as ever. With that, you have earned Super Arm. And yet, Mega Man doesn't feel all too joyous destroying another one of his brothers. But we must press on, and on to Gutsman stage. You a question, guys. How's that? At this point in the story, Mega Man feels weighed down. Destroying robot after robot has taken its toll. And Bro and Dr. Light was getting very worried by it. They were built for peace, not for destruction. And now he feels like he's betraying his own code. But Bro wants to assure him that he's doing the right thing. And we'll definitely get to that soon as we get to the boss. Otherwise than that, I want you guys to listen to this. This music is just so good. You guys just gotta hear this. Freaking amazing music, am I right? And Mega Man has a ton of those. Back to the story. Road has made contact with Mega Man, telling him that he's not a bad robot. He sacrificed his own pride, his coding, and everything for everyone else, which makes him a better robot than most. And that he would be a bad robot if he just gave up and didn't come home to his family. And Mega Man made a promise to come back home safely. for Cutman. And Cutman is also another easy boss. If you run out of super arm, then, the game, out. I'd be very careful. With Cutman defeated, we have gained Rolling Cutter. And not only that, Mega Man has regained a new sense of honor, ready to face the new challenge against Dr. Wily. And here we are, we can finally see what the weapons can do to the other enemies. Rolling Color be one of the more useful ones than the other ones that we had. And again, another fantastic music piece from Mega Man. This is a Eggman stage, you have to hear this. I'm surprised that I didn't. Oh hey, we're finally here. Everyone's favorite part about Mega Man. The moving platforms. Yeah, these are pretty easy once you get the pattern. I promise you, these aren't as, difficult or infamous as people say. And this is one of the reasons why we had to take the boss order very seriously. To get this one little weapon right here, called the Magnet Beam. And trust me when I said, the Magnet Beam is your godsend for this game. And you'll definitely see why in the next stage, trust me. And with this big guy here again, you might be very lucky. I got so lucky. I gunned it for that. That's, again, as we have Mega Man climbing up the tower, Eggman was having a video call with Dr. Wily. He was warning Eggman about Mega Man's winning streak. But that soon wouldn't matter because we're going to eliminate Eggman. Use Rolling Cutter and you'll win. And watch out for his Thunder Beam. That has a nasty hitbox. Nice. And that's it. With Dr. Wily taking another L from Mega Man, he's obtained the Thunder Beam, a most powerful move in our arsenal right now, and I'm going to show you why. But it looks like Mega Man's getting too cocky, especially for his next little fight, Iceman. And this stage, oh boy. The only thing I'm going to... For those who know about Iceman's stage or doesn't know, it doesn't matter. You have every right to be mad. Ominous foreshadowing aside, we also going to use the Thunder Beam a lot. You could say it's
that thick shaft that causes women to shudder.
Meanwhile, as Dr. Light was building the Magnet Beam, Roll was very concerned for Mega Man. Like he forgotten why he's doing all this in the first place. But Dr. Light assures Roll that everything is going to be fine. Speaking of fine, everyone loves this section of Mega Man, don't they? After getting through the second level of puzzle platforming, allow me to introduce you to platforming hell.
I'm fine. This is nothing. This is all good. It's over.
And this is the best time to get Magnet Beam. Cause build yourself a bridge. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last though. Like I said, I'm not sure how long that's gonna last. Just stay calm, time your Magnet Beam, and be sure to pick up the weapon energy along the way, because I promise you'll either run out or you'll become way too high for yourself to, actually traverse the plane. And then you'll make it on the other side. Make sure you zap, zap, boobity bop all the way through the hallway, and then you make it to your next boss, Iceman. And he is really easy as well. Just shoot your Thunder Beams at least twice, and then you'll be dead. See? Like I said, very easy. And with that, Rock has obtained Ice Slasher. And along with that, he just called off Iceman and said how weak it is. Wow, Rock. And on to our next stage, Fireman. Next Fireman stage. Here's a tidbit about Ice Slasher. Not only you can freeze enemies, but you also freeze the environment. So it's very handy. There you go. This part is unavoidable, so don't be like me. Use the magnet beam to climb your way up. After that, Ice Slash your way through, freeze all the enemies in the hallway so you won't take any damage. Yeah, they got or use Thunder Beam, either way works. And then get ready to face off Fireman. In my opinion, the most difficult of the Robot Masters. I have no hints for this, just mash A, just keep mashing.
Oh, they did. They won't let me.
There we go. With that, our cocky little hero has defeated Fireman with one shot. With all weapons obtained, he is ready to face off the evil Dr. Wily. But with Mega Man returning home, he was grounded. And he has to think his own actions and what he was fighting for, using every weapon in his arsenal to trying to break out. But in doing so, he also scared his sister Ro. Ro ran away in tears, afraid to see what Rock has become. And Mega Man felt very, very sad. He asked to take his weapons away, including his Mega Buster, thinking he is evil like Dr. Wily. But on the contrary, he was just a boy given so much power while having the weight of the world on his shoulders. And it's completely understandable. Rock wasn't made for fighting, but he was made to help people. So he took up arms just for the sake of the world and for his family. And he still will need the help of Dr. Light and more. He reassured Mega Man that he isn't evil. It's just more of a child tantrum than anything. He still wants to help people. So he will need the weapons just to face off Dr. Wily. And he's given him the weapon Magnet Beam. And it won't destroy anything else, unlike his other weapons. After apologies were made and all is forgiven, and a little bit of scolding from Roll, they found out that Mega Man didn't just copy the weapons, they copied every data from them. And now, they had to face off the evil Dr. Wily. And he will be ready. Fun story about the Dr. Wily's castles. I, as a kid, was always dreaded to even face it. It's very difficult, especially for Mega Man 1. But anyways, use your Ice Slashers. Make sure you freeze them while they jump very high. Shoot your way through, well, break your way through, and time your shots with these fires. But remember, Dr. Wily's castles are just a testament on if you've mastered the game or not. Whether you use your weapons, you understand your platforming, etc. And also using the Magnet Beam as a step ladder, which is very difficult, and make sure you don't waste it all, because if you waste it all, you have to start all the way over, because you won't have the energy to recover it even in the game over. But safe to say, this is the worst part of the Wily's castle. Well, at least my opinion, the second worst. Yellow Devil. Oh my goodness. Yellow Devil is one of the hardest bosses ever in the Mega Man franchises. I swear to you, this boss is not fun, especially for a newcomer. His weakness is a Thunder Beam. Make good use of that. But you also have to make sure you time your jumps, evade his projectiles, and it's not fun. It's genuinely not fun, and it's very, very hard to avoid them. I'm gonna give you a time lapse on how many times I die from this guy, especially returning to play this game again. Okay, got him. At least I got him. Nope, okay. Got him! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Ooh! That's like fighting a Dark Souls boss right there. Ooh! Let's go! Okay. With the Dark Souls boss out of the way, things cannot possibly get any worse, right? Oh, You again. Well, this is interesting. Well, this is also different from the story as well, so allow me to explain in short. You see, what happened in the comic book, Mega Man has to fight all of the Robot Masters all over again. And they don't play nice after being humiliated. But Mega Man reminds them they're not built for destruction or even fighting him. And now then the debate ensued among the Robot Masters. Debating on which was right and which is wrong, going by their coding or going by their will. Well, we'll see what happens in the end since they're, at their little scuff. Well, in the meantime, it's time for you to play rock, paper, scissors in a video game style. Remember their weaknesses, remember the strategies to beat them, and try your best to avoid them while keeping your close to your health at least. After getting 2 rematches, use your Thunder Beam to light your way through, and then you end up with another boss. And this one's rather unique, dealing with, well, yourself. And this is actually a pretty interesting fight, because not only that he just uses the Mega Buster and copy your movements, he also copy all of your weapons. Your Thunder Beam, Hyper Bomb, Flamethrower, Ice Slasher, Rolling Cutter, etc. He cannot copy your Magnet Beam. This fight, I would recommend you use your fire. Over on the comic book story side, we have the entire Robot Master army jumping in on the copy robots, and they destroyed it. Gutsman looked so proud. Over to the second and last stage of Wily's castle, we got the most easiest level out of them. It's very simple. The water pushes you ahead. Make sure you use the Thunder Beam for the first wave, and then just jump over the rest of the bombing missile enemies. And then you reach out to the, well, one of my personal favorite bosses to fight in a Wily's castle. His weakness is super arm, but those debris won't stay in there, right after you use them, especially after you die. So make sure you make good use of it and survive. After you use all of the super arm and the debris, you give him bullet hell. Shoot your life for it. Shoot like your life depends on it. Ah, gotcha! Come on, nah, you're dead. Oh my god, no, don't be cocky. You're dead. Oh, okay. And now we get to the final stage of Wily's castle, also known as my least favorite of the Wily's castle. I swear this place dreaded me even looking back on this recording. Oh my goodness. Remember the Mega Man iconic refights of, Robot Masters, etc.? Yeah, you get that. But this time, you just get no healing. Oh boy, it is torturous for me. And it's not because of the no healing. I swear, I could have survived all of this without the healing and all that type of stuff. I've done it. But the only issue is freaking Fireman. Fireman is a pain in my heel for the longest. I'll give you a time lapse on how much I've tried to beat this. Look at this. If Dr. Wily wasn't going to kill you, it was definitely these Robot Masters. Especially Fireman, who always takes a chunk of my health. A lot of it. If it wasn't for that, you always be getting the game over and have to start the level all the way over again. And I tell you, it's not fun. It is very, very hard to do. But if RNG is on your side and you got skill, you'll definitely pass them all through in a breeze. Whew, okay, got it through the gauntlet. And like I said, you're not out of the woods yet. Your next fight is Dr. Wily and his giant machine that I have no idea what's the name of it. But aside from that, Rock told all the Robot Masters to step away since they are depleted of energy to use their powers and stuff. It is now our turn to take down the evil Dr. Wily. This boss is yes and no hard. That also depends if his projectile lets you live. So I recommend you use Fireman's weapons, and then for phase 2, I recommend a rolling cutter. That's your best options. You see, Dr. Wily doesn't take traditional hits, or traditional damage I should say. You should think of it as he has no invulnerability. The rolling cutter stays in place, well, around his hitbox for at least around 2 to 3 frames, and that's why he damages, 3 per shot, or 2 per shot depending precision of shots. But either way, make sure you have your patience, shoot it down, and then you'll have your victory. We got him! Dr. Wily. We got him, boys and girls! And that was Mega Man 1. Let's go! Woo! Let's go! Mega Mega Man has ended the evil domination of the Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Fight, Mega Man, for everlasting peace! Congratulations on being one of the most hardest games on the NES era. Now, if you think, with a unique gameplay, good platforming, and good elements, you would think Capcom would, sell the game, right? Capcom said that this game would not sell.
What the hell is this?
With all the doubters aside, Mega Man became a huge hit in Japan, and then they decided to release it out in the other countries. And thankfully, it's not what the cover counts, on the inside counts. But then, we also have more of the story. I'd like to introduce you, Mega Man 1.5, Time Keeps Slipping. Is everyone ready for the next story? After the events of Mega Man 1, the Robot Masters, Mega Man, and Ro, along with Dr. Light, has begun the restorations for the city they destroyed. Well, misuse of power. Then there's two agents. Meet the new characters, and you're gonna love them. Agent Gilbert and Agent Krantz, who thought Dr. Light isn't exactly who he thought he is, thinking he was scheming with Dr. Wily. They even brought up the missing DLN numbers, Oilman and Time Man, but Dr. Light explained they were too experimental for the wave of the new generation. Oh boy, what did the kids do this time? It looks like Rock had too much roughhousing and accidentally burned Ro's hair. Parenting, am I right, Dr. Light? And now Ro is up to doing groceries, and Mega Man has to escort Dr. Light and the cops to get Dr. Wily. On their way to the prison, Dr. Light explained that Robot Masters and Rock doesn't have creative free will like humans do. But one day, he'll capture that X Factor. If you know, you know. Epic foreshadowing aside, it's time to take Dr. Wily to a bigger prison where he can't escape. And it looks like he's planning something very sinister. And here it comes, another Sniper Joe. Another 1v1, don't mind if I do. A short-lived battle against the Sniper Joe, but yet Mega Man has won. But yeah, Wily is gone. Somehow. And Agent Gilbert also blames Dr. Light for this. Without raising any more suspicions, he let himself get arrested, allowing Rock to go home. But when he returned home, he realizes his house was under attack, and they kidnapped Ro, and he couldn't call for help. Without help from the police, the next best thing he could do is ask help from his fellow Robot Masters. With that, they decided to investigate Wily's castles once more. If anybody recalled the second to last Wily stage, this is where the comic picks it up at. And there's going to be a huge flood if you recall that entire stage as well. But not just a flood, that boss is also back as well. Be careful, Mega Man. But with the help of Cutman and Iceman, they were able to bring it down. But they found no new evidence on Wily's whereabouts. With little options to go through, they decided to head back to the fellow Robot Masters and think up of a new plan. They need a plan to clear Dr. Light's name. Not only that, and get Ro back. But, have no fear, someone else is here to help as well. Showcasing her athletic skills, she is no slouch. And smart as well. Thankfully, she doesn't believe Dr. Light is doing all of this. After going through the evidence they found at Dr. Light's house, they put two and two together and realized Oilman and Time Man was up to no good. And now, they finally have one last place to investigate to find Ro. Proving their bond, the Robot Masters has lent their abilities to Mega Man once more. Because who knows what might happen. And then at last, they found Dr. Wily, along with the hostage Ro. But that's not all. Wily has managed to have Time Man and Oilman to reprogram the original Robot Master lines once more. And I'm not gonna lie, this shot looks so cool. Heck, look at the cover. It's so freaking cool. Fangirling aside, with the situation looking grim, Agent Krantz and Mega Man has to come up with a plan to defeat all Robot Masters all over again. With no other option, Mega Man has Agent Krantz to go rescue Ro, while Mega Man has to deal with the other Robot Masters, including Oilman and Time Man. But looks like he was overpowered so easily. Whoa, but what's this? Elecman? Is he not reprogrammed? Looks like the rest of the Robot Masters aren't as well. And it looks like Dr. Light is not falling for the same mistake again. Now they're all timber-proof. I like that. Krantz has set Ro free, and with no leverage for Dr. Wily, he has lost this battle, charging in to arrest Wily. But he looks way too confident. So was Oilman and Timon. No way. This is a decoy, isn't it? A classic Dr. Wily maneuver we'll be seeing in the future games. And just like that, the day is saved. It looks like Iceman has some kind of feelings for Ro as well, with Cutman teasing him and all. And thankfully, with all the evidence piled up, it looks like Dr. Light is free to come home once more. Hey, Agent Gilbert, you can finally trust Mega Man now, right? He replied no, but he doesn't trust anyone. But he said we did a good job. That's a good sign for him. Dr. Light has declared that he's going to make more robot masters. Ro was worried that they will become obsolete. And Dr. Light assured them they'll never become obsolete. He will never replace his children. Right? Meanwhile, in Wily's second castle, looks like he's very mad, not taking it lightly with another loss under his belt. Now defeating Mega Man is more than just taking over the world. He wants to prove that he's better than Dr. Light, and by doing so, he will defeat Mega Man. Taking what he's learned from the previous Robot Masters, he said he was going to make them bigger, stronger, faster. Another batch to defeat Mega Man. From here on out, this is war. And Wily will be ready soon. And that is chapter 1 of Mega Man, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize for my absence. I was working on this video for the longest. And it's a pretty good time too, considering Mega Man is coming back through Mega Man Timeline's comics, alongside the upcoming video game, Mega Man Override. And let's not forget, he's also doing a crossover with Sonic the Hedgehog. I'd say that's a massive win for our two most biggest blue icons in gaming history. I also like to apologize for my audio issues as well. I don't sound clear, and I planned on trying to fix that. I also want to thank my two artists who worked on this video with me, and I really appreciate them. This is my Christmas gift to you all and Mega Man, because we all need to bring the Blue Bomber back. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all enjoy. I wonder what happens if Ro was the hero of the series.